You are free. You are free to do as you wish. This is a divine gift that I want you to recognize, remember, and use throughout your life. Also, remember that it is in the nature of things that planted seeds bear fruit and actions yield results, and you will be the recipient of the outcomes of the actions you choose to take. I want you to be free and happy. To preserve your freedom, I wish for you to be brave, and cultivating wisdom is my desire for your happiness. What we think is crucial because our thoughts guide everything else. Like the rudder of the ship, the rudder doesn't make the ship float on the waves, transport the crew from one port to another, or withstand the onslaught of the storm. Still, it governs the direction in which the ship, carrying all of these features, will move. Similarly in life, there will be multiple circumstances, scenarios, people, talents, and wills, but your thinking will determine much of your outcomes. It will decide the desires you turn into actions and how you respond to external events. In other words, your thinking determines the part of yourself you plant in the world and how you choose to interpret what the world shows you. You might say that thinking isn't everything, and you'd be right. There's also the body, the heart, people, and circumstances. You could be right if you think it's not the biggest thing. After all, there's life, love, and family. But it's the most important because it will decide how you use your heart, mind, body, and resources, as well as the relationship you'll cultivate with the people and the world, as well as life and love, without tainting the pure and without restricting the grand. Lies, fear, and foolishness are three enemies from which it is beneficial to be free from. Lies make us follow maps that don't match the territory. Fear keeps us from leaving the harbor, and foolishness leads us to follow paths that don't take us anywhere we want. See instead of believing. Check instead of assuming. This liberates us from lies. It is normal for humans to create maps of the navigated territories. They are very useful for navigation, and in some cases even necessary. But it is always essential to keep in mind that the map is not the territory. And when the map and the territory don't coincide, what we need to do is adjust the map to be more accurate and fulfill its function as genuine help in a navigable territory. Use maps if you wish, but open your eyes. They will always allow you to see the reality that life shows you. Reality is tough, like a rock, and on the rock, we can build. With its help, we can ascend, or against it, we can bash our head. The rock is what it is. What changes the results we get is a relationship we establish with it. See instead of believing. Open your eyes instead of assuming. Don't believe. Lies will disappear in front of you because what kept them alive was your faith in them. The truth will remain because it doesn't need your belief or permission to exist. This is the stronghold of truth. If you don't believe and it stays, it's true. If you don't believe and it disappears, it was a lie. Don't believe. Open your eyes. They are a gift from life and will help you move in reality so that your steps happen on firmer ground and take you where you want to go. Taking action liberates us from fear. Fear doesn't understand reasons. It only understands power. It's a formidable enemy that appears invincible because all of its power is based on illusions. And illusions cannot be defeated because they are not true. It's like throwing punches at a boogeyman in the dark that you'll never bring down simply because it's not there. Fear, in its domain, the future, is invincible because there is nothing you can place in the future to overcome it. You can only defeat it by acting in your domain, the present, because there's no boogeyman it can place in the present if it's not there. Only terrifying from a distance, and as your steps progress, you realize that the fog disperses and the hallucinations fade away. By moving towards them, the specters dissipate. If you halt your steps for the imagined future, fear wins. If you keep walking in the present you live, you win. Reaching the destination is as simple as starting and continuing. Only these two requirements are necessary. Fear is designed to stop you. Keep going, and you've overcome it. Learning from mistakes frees us from stupidity. Making mistakes is human because we are learning to live, and it is understood that when someone is learning something, they can make mistakes. We are foolish when we don't want to see the mistake, or when we want to take it as a win, even though the results show evidence to the contrary. If we don't want to see the error or take it as a win, we continue in it, and the undesirable results perpetuate. There is no need to see if the second pinch will also hurt. or to wait for the path you've already taken to lead you to a different place. Learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others. From yours, so that your steps through life are only two kinds: those that brought you closer to your destination, and those that showed you where not to walk if you wanted to reach your destination. And from others, because you won't have the time to make all of the mistakes yourself. All of this is valuable information for a human being who knows they will die and wants to reach their destination in the allotted time of life. May you be free, and may you be happy. That is what I wish for you.